All right, so we're doing a little monthly review. We're going to call this now Steps and Thoughts because, we're going to do more than just look at the step counter and the other stuff because that's kind of boring. But, it was kind of nice to set some goals or something last month or whatever we did. So let's go through it. Let's go to the 12 months. So we did not do as many steps as usual here. In the last 31 days, we did hit 10,000, and officially it is 10,227. Now, compare to the other ones, it's actually the lowest it's ever been. There's two reasons for this. It started getting hot, okay? And, last May we did a little more, of course, 13,000, but I just didn't really feel like it. It started getting really hot. Right there. Started getting hot. 10,000 is still decent, okay? There was massive flooding on the Lone Star Trail, okay? So that's a kind of big problem if there's massive flooding there. They're officially closing it until 2026. There's like 20 inches of rain in a day or two, and they're closing it until 2026. They're already even now starting to reopen this campground and this little thing there. So it's not going to be closed until 2026. A lot of it's hopefully going to reopen, but that's how they're doing it. Everything's closed, but they'll start reopening stuff. So, but I was kind of losing some steam going out there anyways because, it's just whatever. It was kind of getting hot. But I'm very happy that, from late November, maybe December, we went out there and that was a fun thing to do. But now 10,000 is great. Now, I also said last month that we were going to do, here we go, workouts this week. It counts my running that I do. And if I randomly walk, because the step counter always counts it, it also does it. It doesn't really matter. But we need to do running, because I also said, well, I did a video on this, so it doesn't matter. But basically, hold on. Let me make myself a little smaller. I'm not that. There we go. So basically, I already did a quick video of this when I redid it. These numbers are a little bit misleading because really what we need to be looking out for is the average pace. Let me use my wonderful tool here. This is what we need to be looking out for right there. Okay? And hold on, let's go back here. So that's basically it. 612 it was. Here it was 615. Here it was 620. And then this is when we restarted, because I said I'm going to run once a week, just do 1 mile for 623. So 623 to 612. Now, my goal is 6 minutes. I've done it before. I know I can do it. Unfortunately, it's hot. It's now humid and hot. It might be a little bit not so bad this Sunday, but it is just getting hot. Let's see, the other goals I had for just push-ups and stuff. Okay, here's the thing. I'm not going to say, so let me just say I am 25% better with my push-ups over the baseline. My goal is 100. I'm not saying how much I'm doing now, but the baseline of where I started with, I'm already, how many I can do in a row without stopping and all that. That's about 25% better. Now, what that number is doesn't matter. It's not 100 yet, so that's a shame, but I think I can get there. The problem has been that I've been kind of a pussy and a bitch on this, Unlike with the running where it's like every Sunday is good to do, let's do it. The push-ups have been a bit weird because, how do you schedule it? I don't know. Because I don't want to just randomly do a half-ass thing. But then I don't end up doing as much. I just don't end up doing it. Now, I did some, and but it hasn't been pretty spotty. So basically, I'm just going to do it. I don't know the schedule because doing push-ups once a week and doing a couple sets of them in a row, I don't want to overdo it because that doesn't get you the gains, But doing it once a week, no. That's just not enough, and I don't know. I do want to get to the point, because with running, I can't do running every day. My legs will fall apart. I've tried that before. It just doesn't work. But push-ups you can actually do every day once you build up to it. But I haven't built up to it, so I can't do it every day, because then it's fine. I'm going to have to work out a better method for this month to try to get to 100. What was the pull-ups? What did I say, 25 or 30? I don't know. I did fine today. I did my usual 20, and then I did 16, but I have a hard time with that as well. I don't have a pull-up thing here. You know, I used to have rafters in the garage at the other house. I moved here 5 years ago, by the way. It's been 5 years, which is, yeah. We'll go into that some other time as well. But let's see here. Well, it's steps and thoughts. We can have thoughts. It's just that nothing's happened in the last 5 years, basically. It's just, it's been this way for a while. Nothing really happens, but I used to at least have rafters in the garage where I could do pull-ups. But here I can't really do pull-ups at home. You know, there's really no easy way to do pull-ups, so you're going to go down to the gym. But I don't want to sit around there for half an hour. I want to go swimming or the sauna, and there's no easy way to come out and do those, right? There's something in the forest here, but sometimes the forest is flooded here as well. You know, so, and then there's tons of mosquitoes now, so it's just every excuse after excuse. That's a little tougher to do. Because ideally, I'd want to do, let's say, maybe a 5-minute break between and do 5 or 6 sets max. That will get you up. Yeah, it really will. But it's hard to just do that, you know? But I don't know, those are kind of excuses. I'll figure this out. It's just, no, the running was great. I did it every day. It's getting a little better. I'm feeling it. And again, there's a hill here, so it makes it a lot harder. Because we've seen the chart before. We've seen the chart before where over here is the elevation. The green goes up, and then the time kind of goes down. So, it wasn't even that bad this week, I don't think. You don't see it as much, but it's noticeable that the minute I start going up, the time just goes down. So that's not good. Yeah, we can see it pretty clearly here. That as the elevation goes up, this just kind of goes down. And I do notice in the last little bit, I do have a nice little sprint there. You know, because I do see that the end is near, so I just go a lot faster. But that hill just really kills the time, doesn't it? You know, it really kills the time, because if you look at the pacing, hold on. Now I found a setting in the app that tells us, hold on. What does it tell us? Go back here. The laps. For whatever weird reason, I thought this just does it automatically. I always assumed it's 0.62 because that's where like the elevation. No, it's because there's a setting deeply buried in this app that says the lap counts as 0.62. I don't know who set that. What kind of a weird lap is that? But apparently I set it to half a mile. So you could do 2 laps here, or it just automatically counts all the stats for it. But, you know, I could even do maybe 1/10 of a mile as well, and then it'll give you different paces for that. So you'll be able to see. I should have done that earlier. I don't know, you could. It's set somewhere else. I don't know. Figure it out. But anyway, so that's basically it. If you look at the 0.62, it's a good 6-minute mile, and then it gets slow as fuck. It gets super slow because of the hill. It's not just, I don't think it's just it's not just that at the end of it I'm getting slower. I mean, maybe a little bit, but the hill makes me slower. That's what I want to say. You know, if you look at, for example, from like, oh, it goes really fast here, but if you go like here, I don't know what this is. That could be just an error in the measurement. It's not that precise or something. But it's pretty flat here. And then when the hill hits, that's when the time just collapses. So, you know, this is, unfortunately, there's no good straight path that's really good here. That is what do you call it? Nice and straight. Or nice and even, you know. So anyways, let's see here. Oh boy. So we got 10,000 steps, and that's good. 10,000 steps. I mean, that's how they started promoting the stepometer stuff, as the do 10,000 steps, because it's a nice round number, but it's pretty good. Let's see, push at the same time. Running. Yeah, we'll continue running. We'll do the push-ups in a little bit better way. Same thing with pull-ups. Yeah. So I did videos. Yes, I did videos this month in May, and I did one video a day. Now, most of them were old B-roll footage, really the beer reviews, of which I had apparently like 20-something left over. That was really the bulk of it. I didn't really do very much new stuff. I don't know if in June I want to keep up the pace. I really don't want to keep up the pace with that, because I don't want to have to put out crap. That's just, I'll put a couple more out. I'll finish the list of maybe 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 that I have listed. So at least that, but I don't want to procrastinate with that. Those I've been wanting to put out for months. There's one video that I still have. It was an audio recording, but I have to put some videos in. That was some funny little thing I recorded in June or July of 2022. 2 years old, and I haven't done anything about it. And I haven't done anything all that serious or interesting. I kind of wanted to do those, but I haven't been able to. Now, another thing here, cleaning. I don't have a dirty house. Let's not get that wrong here. But it's always like I wait a little bit longer than I should, and now in May I cleaned the carpets because I couldn't get around to renovating the house. I thought I'd be done with the whole house by now. And I wanted to get rid of the carpet and everything, but it's still here, and I wet vacked it. I have my own little machine I bought many years ago. It works pretty well. And I've been doing that, I think, almost every year. I've been doing a spring cleaning every year with the vacuum, with the wet vac. Oh boy, it is so boring. Talking about wet vacuuming the floor, it is as boring as it sounds. But I did one every day because it takes an hour or two to do it. Then you have to wait. And especially here with the little couch here, I didn't want to put the couch over it. So I waited overnight to dry it. I had a bunch of fans going. And you do it here, you do it in the little den, you do it in the master, you do it on the stairs, the bathroom. It takes a while, But I did that. But in terms of the regular cleaning, it always goes a little longer. But again, I'm not dirty. It's a clean house. But it takes, I don't know. I'm going to say every 2 weeks now, I'm going to clean up here. Every 2 weeks. It's really, there's very little dust in this house. I just did it today, by the way. May 31st did it. So we'll do it on maybe the 15th, 14th, plus or minus, and then at the end of the month, plus or minus, right? So hopefully by the time we do the June review, we'll have done the cleaning either that day or whatever. But if you do the normal cleaning here without using the wet vac every year, that it goes by really quick. And it's great to see everything. There's no dirt everywhere. Well, okay, it's not dirty, but you can just see everything's spotless, okay? It feels good to do it, but I just always procrastinate. So we're going to do that. We're going to say it here on the internet, then I'm going to clean it every 2 weeks now. So we'll do that. That's really it. So we'll do the running. We'll continue that. Now I can't really control, whether I hit 6 minutes now, especially with it heating up. I think I will. The progress has been a little bit slower. Back in the winter, I could hit 6 minutes 6 seconds, but it was like 66 degrees or 65 or something, and that helps. It's like 30 degrees less. That certainly helps, and I just didn't continue that. It's falling asleep, the computer over there. But yeah, I really can't help that. I can't really do anything if I hit it, but I can do it. I can sprint, and I'll probably hit it. It's very close. It's very, very close. Yeah, the push-ups we'll do, I don't know, twice a week. And that's the thing is the first couple times you do it, and you're like, all right, we're going to do it great. I'm just sore for so long, and I don't want to overdo it because you're not supposed to do this if you're sore, right? You build up to it, you build up the amount. Then you can also build up the number, or you don't have to wait as long between it as well. So, but I do want to at least get to the point where every couple days I can do 100 total, not wait just in a row. That's not, I think I can do it based off of some numbers I've done and calculations. I think that's a realistic goal. The pull-ups, I don't know. Well, it's fine. So let's see here, 1,000 steps. Yeah, we can continue doing that at least at 10,000, so that's fine. Hopefully I'll be able to go back out to the Lone Star Trail. Yeah, we'll do that. And yeah, that's it. So I don't want to belabor the point. And yeah, that's it. So that's the fun steps and thoughts for May of 2024. Oh, well, we're doing that again, huh?